Just how much can a 1 minute short move you? When it comes to home care before Christmas, it's actually chilling. And I didn't expect it to move me in the way it did, and I found it to be, in some ways, beautiful because of how powerful it is, but generally just really quite depressing and actually, unfortunately, quite accurate in some cases. This was released in 2016. It's directed by Viktor Hertz, and it is uploaded onto Viktor Hertz's YouTube channel. And the tagline for this is a dystopian look into the future of home help service. And I'm going to explain what happens over the course of this 1 minute. On the one hand, not much happens. On the other hand, there is a lot that you can say about this. And I think it could spark a lot of discussions, and I think it's a very strong look at the unfortunate situation that a lot of people, primarily elderly people or people with physical disabilities, will find themselves in. And I'd like you to watch it and then come back and share your views. I don't want you to hear me explaining it, but I will explain it so I can kind of talk around what I've seen, but I'd rather you watch it first. So I will hopefully remember to put the link to this in the description, maybe in the comments. Check it out, then come back. So now I will explain what happens in the course of this minute. All we can see in this one frame is this person lying on the floor. We basically see them from just above the waist down. Their legs are twisted, their arm is outstretched, there's a cane lying beside them. And we hear footsteps outside, and the next thing we know, something is being pushed through the letterbox, and it smashes on the floor, and what looks like pills, medications scatter everywhere. And then a series of other objects come through. I'm pretty sure some of it is food, representing maybe a meal delivery service. All the while, this individual is lying helpless on the floor. And the commentary there, of course, is that this is inadequate home help. Now, I'm not saying that home help services do just rock up at your front door, stuff a few things through your letterbox, and walk away while you could be lying injured or even dead on the floor behind the door. But needless to say, some home care services are less adequate than others. And it definitely highlights the fact that there is a need, a greater need for compassion. And that caring for somebody isn't just dropping off some food or some medication. It's about actually being there for them, being with them, and being present. The Christmas angle here is that Silent Night is playing in the background, and it's making me well up thinking about it. It's a beautiful choice. There are tears in my eyes. I honestly didn't expect this to affect me the way it has. The only reason I watched it is because it has the Nightmare Before Christmas font on the poster artwork for it, and it got me curious. And it really actually moved me and shook me quite a lot. And I don't, thankfully, I don't. None of my loved ones at the moment are at an age. Well, they are at an age. My grandparents are 80 something, but they are quite mobile, thankfully. But a lot of people will have loved ones who maybe live far away, and the loved one doesn't want to go into assisted living, so they arrange for home help. And there are, unfortunately, as we have heard through many crime documentaries as well, the quality of the care is not just inadequate but actually damaging. And just to think that your loved one, while Silent Night plays beautifully in the background, could be lying there helpless, injured, hurt, and the help's not there, but the help could be there. It's powerful, and it really is a beautiful 1 minute. And as I said, I didn't expect to end up crying while discussing this. It's moving. It's worth watching. It will make you stop and think. And honestly, it's one of the most powerful minutes I've ever spent. And this is something that I think will stick with me for a long time.